Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of the Final Fantasy Wiki LP of Final Fantasy VIII. If you were here last time, you'd remember that we have joined the Timber Rebellion and are now plotting our villainous scheme to do something or other. And with me now are these three people.
Hello, this is Deadly Slash Sword.
I'm sure there's others.
I thought it was Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Hex Magica.
Okay.
And this is Pfeiffer.
Alright, well, now that we've started that auspicious start, we can go and continue with this LP. As you might... Well, no. Alright, so anyway, this is the train section. This is the long and deeply elaborate plan in which they go and they try to kidnap the president. And they're going to go over this for about like the next 2 minutes because this plan is ridiculously complicated.
This is the first
Just
time
crazy
I've
enough
seen
to work,
this,
I
and
guess.
it just seems stupid.
Yes, it does kind of seem stupid.
It's overly complicated.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but this is Renoa we're talking about. You could hardly expect anything from her.
Good point.
I'm sorry, is this too soon to begin hating? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to begin hating.
They were kind of hating in the last episode. Don't worry too much about that.
Oh, so it's fine then.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, we're up to episode 4.
Yeah, as you can see...
Sorry. Continue.
I was going to say that I just joined the proud legion of people that hate Renoa.
Okay.
Well, perhaps not hate, I just... No, never mind, I do hate her. Can't stand her.
I don't hate Renoa, but...
Hate is the path
Kiss
to
is
the
all the way.
dark side.
Kiss this all the way. What was that, Hex?
Well, hate is the path to the dark side.
No. Fear is the path to the dark side.
You know, I need to ask something. I have to ask something.
Yes?
Have you guys clarified that Keistis' name is Keistis and not Quistis?
In the first episode...
Is this the first time somebody's ever brought up?
Yeah, in the first episode there was some debate as to whether or not what her name was. I guessed it might be Kistis, but if you say it's Quistis? I mean, whatever.
No, it's Keistis. Yeah, it's no U in her name.
Oh. Okay. Skate thought it might be Thaumaturgy.
But anyway...
Sorry?
I was gonna say, why don't you tell us what's going on? All I see is this model train going about, and
No, you're supposed to be reading this text to go and figure that out.
Fantasy, right?
Yeah, no, right now they're telling me all the many things I'm gonna have to do. So you don't need to pay attention to what's going on, because I'm gonna show you in a minute, when I actually play this game. Right now it's just a train going back and forth, endlessly. And, you know, the little Simon mini-game they're gonna be showing us. Oh yeah, let me explain. The idea is that they're going to kidnap the president by driving their train in the middle of the president's train, because apparently nobody in this train can look out the window and notice that the train's getting decoupled several times. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, it is truly the work of an evil genius.
The work of a superior mind.
I think Spoony put it best. Their plan relies on guards being deaf, blind, and stupid.
Which, luckily, they are.
Yeah, well...
Final Fantasy VIII is not a game with generally a high IQ around the entire world. Pretty much...
Well, it has Renoa, so...
Y'all just hate Renoa.
I don't hate this game. I think this game has a lot of things going on. I mean, good things going on. But yeah, I think you need to have a very high suspension of disbelief in order to truly enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much going on that makes little to no sense.
Luckily, I actually... Sorry, Hex, you want to go?
No, like, I get the battle system and everything, but the story is just completely pants on head retarded.
Well, let me go now. Generally, I kind of do have a high suspension of disbelief. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's going to be like, oh, this one little thing doesn't make sense, so the whole game's stupid. Why do people go to play games that are stupid? It's like, so what? This one train section doesn't really make any sense. I can make a few jokes about it. But, the story is very incoherent as things go by. Like, plot points just come up, and then they disappear. Like, seriously, I think this game...
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this game, they made it up as they went along. Like, they made this part, and then the next thing we see is the next thing they coded, and they had no idea where it was going at any point until Disc 4.
Either that, or they were really drunk.
Oh, I wish I was drunk.
Yeah, but no, I think Blue's right. It does seem as if they were just making this up as they went along. I was going to say that the train is just an example of a very long list of things that don't really make much sense. I mean, the train's a big one. It's like, yeah, but overall, the story has all these plot points that it's not that they lead nowhere. It's just that you're often left wondering why they make a certain decision. For example, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but
oh please, we don't really need to go ahead of ourselves. I mean, we can deal with things as they come up.
But
I mean, what was your point going to be?
Okay. Well, the white seed thing, the whole white seed. Where those guys come from and what happens to them afterwards. You never hear from them again, ever after.
Yeah, that is true. Deadly slash sword. Do you have anything to add to
I will say something.
Sorry. Are you going?
DSS, anything to add?
Yeah. I mean...
I'm kind of deciding. My stance on 8 overall, it's kind of it's one of the first Final Fantasy games I've played, so I was kind of forgiving with the story a bit.
Yeah, I think if Final Fantasy VIII is your first one, it's going to be, it's going to have a special feeling to you. I mean, that's one thing this game does not lack.
As with all first Final Fantasy.
Is that, like, models over an FMV?
Yeah, those are character models walking on an FMV. That's one thing this game does really well.
Yeah.
I don't think any other Final Fantasy has done that.
7 did that a lot.
7 did it.
9 did too.
Mm-hmm.
But they really never had to do it in other games, because, by the PlayStation 2 era, you could just animate people really well.
Yeah.
So, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah, how about we talk about these guys? These two just keep bothering the president over and over again.
Biggs and Wedge? Or is it not Biggs and Wedge?
I don't think they are, but they probably should be. It would have been funnier.
They're not referred to as Biggs and Wedge.
No.
Although Biggs and Wedge have the same models as them, don't they?
Yeah, they're just generic soldiers.
I was going to say that.
One thing you might notice in Final Fantasy VIII is that every single person in this world is a comic relief. Just about every single person. Every Galbadian soldier is a comedy writer. Anyway, we really haven't talked about what you're doing here in this minigame. It's a little Simon minigame. You press the buttons according to how it's sequenced. It's relatively easy. One thing you gotta watch out for is the guys that walk in from the left. You just look right every so often. And that's kind of it. I mean, and if you fail, the game just restarts for you. Classic.
So there's no...
Yeah, it's
no consequences, no complications, let's just reset the whole train. Guys, bring the president's car back.
It's a classic PlayStation 1 RPG minigame. Final Fantasy VII was lousy with these. I'm kind of glad there aren't that many in this one, but...
I was going to say that...
Yeah?
I think if we can ignore the cause of this whole thing, the train scene is actually very... I don't know...
fun?
It's very nice looking.
Yeah,
it's fun to win.
Yeah, it's fun to break up the monotony.
The minigame itself is
sorry.
Yeah, it's a break from the constant, you know, grinding and the infinite drawing. And it makes for a nice action scene.
Well, yeah, they're actually letting you do some of the action by doing these mini games. Unlike, you know, Final Fantasy 13, whenever something cool is going to happen, oh, we'll just take away control. It'll be a movie now. Or dirge a Cerberus.
And then there's 13.2 that makes it all quick time events.
Oh, don't talk about 13.2. I don't like that game. Oh, I don't want to think about 13.2.
Am I the only person here who liked it?
I don't want to think about 13.2 anymore.
I think that's a yes, Sexy.
I'm so sick of that game. I'm better now. Alright.
I wonder if 13.2 is really as bad as you guys are making it.
I'm being just a tiny bit dramatic. Perhaps.
No, you don't say.
Alright, we're coming up to a boss fight now with the President. El Presidente de Galbadia.
Are you going to play Thriller in the background?
No, Spoony did that. I'm gonna try to make my own jokes.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm finding it very hard not to make references to Spoony's video, because to me that's like the ultimate Final Fantasy VIII review. I don't think we can possibly top Spoony's review.
I feel like he's a little bit too harsh on this game. Spoony has his own style, but he's kind of really aggressive. Also, to pay attention to this, I like the way the caps happen here. Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the President?
Amateurs. How dare you insult the President?
So, in actual, it is El Presidente Falso.
And he starts jerking around like a bloody zombie.
Well, he is a zombie.
Yeah, and I was going to ask, am I the only one who finds it extremely creepy whenever he attacks, that this middle-aged man just goes for your jugular?
Well, no, he's the president of Galbadia. He'd do that even if he was the real one, right?
That's politics for you.
But imagine, there you go.
Oh God!
Every time he does that, you just picture him doing that to Selphie, and this game gets a lot creepier.
He might actually do it to Selphie. I don't remember. It's been some time since I've played this. It's been like 2 weeks.
Alright, Blue, tell me you're not going to draw 100
no, I'm not.
For each character.
Oh, here we go.
And now he's having a seizure.
He is evolving.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, OMG, what a twist.
Wait, here we go. Congratulations! Your Presidente Falso has evolved into Jiro Jiro.
It looks a bit like Helitakojo from 7. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it does, actually. I think he kind of looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, that too.
Hello, kitties! I just love having a... Wait, oh man, I gotta think of a pun. It's really hard, though. I love doing some Fright seek!
I thought... You know, Blue, I was sure you were gonna take the easy way out. Just shut the Phoenix down.
No, we're gonna fight him for real.
Good.
Oh.
There's every game.
True hombres.
I swear, every game
has one of those bosses.
Which just, yeah.
Well, what happened here is that... Sorry, you want to go?
Oh, I just want to say they haven't done it recently, have they?
I don't
Besides
think so.
13, where the final boss...
Well,
there's like...
I think they've just sort of slowly gotten rid of the whole... well, I feel I've slightly just gotten rid of the whole bloody zombie boss fight thing.
Well, I mean, they did it every game. But what I'm doing here is I'm fighting him for real, because Scape kind of inspired me. I remember in his LP, he used to go and do it for real. Like, there was that one boss he could just use X-Zone on, but then he fought it. So I'm gonna go do that.
Oh yeah, but I think you're talking about Rexall, right? Rexall.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the problem with that one is that if you use X-Zone on Rexall, you wouldn't be able to get the match sign afterwards. So you kind of had to fight the guy.
I thought it was just...
Wait. Can I interrupt?
Wait.
Selfie just got Aura on her slots, which is the best spell in this game.
Oh, that's the best spell
It is.
ever. But this game is cool.
So now both Zell and Squall, they have turned into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Have you explained what Aura? What Aura?
Oh yeah,
does?
let me do it. In this game, you can get a limit break, which we've already demonstrated are super powerful. But you gotta do it at low health. Aura, however, unlocks it at any health. So right now, Squall is wailing on this bastard, even though he's like... I think he's only got a quarter of health, but he's fine. I will use this many times, hopefully, in the future.